The aim of this course is to equip you with the tools and knowledge to confidently develop your own entertaining and engaging video games through stories. In this section, we will be exploring in broad terms what is a game, what it takes to put together a game, and why story is of central importance. Several of the areas touched upon here will be elaborated upon later in the course. Let's start our journey by exploring the ways we as humans absorb and tell stories. As human beings, telling stories is something we instinctively do. There are various mediums through which we absorb and tell stories. Through the written word, novels, magazines, newspapers. Through sound, radio, podcasts, listening to people tell stories. Through images, TV, film and VR. These are just some examples of the formats through which stories are communicated. And notably, some mediums are a combination of the different methods. Film, TV and VR, for example, are usually a combination of sound and images. Some games are entirely text-based, like the old-school game Zork. And there are entirely audio-based games, like Zombies Run. But more often than not, your games will be formed of sound and images. How do games compare with these different mediums? Broadly speaking, novels, radio, TV and film are all static and linear, even in the case of non-linear storytelling where the plot is told out of chronological order. The viewer experiences only one linear way through the story. The crucial point to be aware of is that in being linear and having just one path through the story, these mediums are under authorial control and are a passive experience for the reader, listener or viewer. This doesn't mean the experience isn't engaging or meaningful for them. That depends on the quality of the material. Games are more active experiences, with multiple possibilities, and must therefore be written in a way that allows for this. It is in this way that games are different to these other mediums. Of course, games also have authors, which is why we're here, but it is the player who chooses their way through the game. We will explore the agency of the player and authorial decisions later in the course. The next video explores definitions of games further, and touches on different types of game,